soon gets slack. We'll be out on the road with a mighty load and a dual box on your back.
Very welcome to the Purple Sessions, and with us tonight we have Darren Lynch. Darren, welcome to Boyles. Welcome to the Purple Sessions.
Thanks very much, Sherry. Thanks for having me.
Delighted to have you. Delighted to have you down.
Looking forward to the night ahead.
Good, good. Give us a little bit of background on Darren Lynch and his music.
Myself, I'd class myself as a folk musician. Trad folk musician. By folk I mean folk music not just from Ireland, but a mixture from Scotland, a few Scottish songs in there, English folk songs. They do have a few.
You've gone where a tinker's daughter for a long on the road to Rome. Oh, Sullivan's John, oh, you won't stick it long till your belly soon gets slack. You'll be out on the road with a mighty load and a dual box on your back.
So I tried to take those songs, ones that appeal to me and ones that have a bit of a message or a bit of a story behind it, and try to put my own stamp in it and make me own of it.
My money, alas, I spent it fast. I got as drunk as a drunk could be. When my money it was all gone, it's then that I wanted more. But a man must be blind to make up his mind, go to sea once more.
And in terms of instrumentation, what kind of instruments do you prefer to work with?
Well, I originally started off playing the tenor banjo, which is the 4-string banjo, which is a fairly versatile instrument, but a banjo, being a banjo, it has that sort of sharp, blunt sound as well, which is good for some things, but not good for all things.
Yeah.
So what I found was that, of course, the guitar is so versatile that I wanted a middleman in between there.
Right.
So my middleman was the Irish bouzouki, or some people call it an octave mandolin. Is the smaller scale of it, which is basically a mandolin-shaped instrument as part of the mandolin family, but it has a longer scale neck, similar to a guitar.
If you know tree, we first sail out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry. For Australia bound, if we didn't all drown, as the marks of our feathers we carry. Rusty iron chains we sighed for our wings, good women we left in sorrow. As the mainsail unfurled, our curses we hurled on the English and thoughts of tomorrow. And whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. Whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry.
Because even though I don't fit into the category of singer-songwriter, that's where I'd like to change.
Folk sits well with that.
Folk fits well with it, and I'd like to sort of try it's a good platform to get it out there to people, instead of the sort of old school platform of banging away in a noisy Temple Bar pub behind people.
Yes.
And you end up, the music gets destroyed because you end up getting shouting and banging around. And so it's a much nicer atmosphere to play in and a much nicer audience to get the music out there.
Good.
As well.
Good.
And many would be there to see. And whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry. And whoa, I wish I was back home in Derry.
Where did you come to music, and where did it start for you?
Well, the music started, I had a lot of time on my hands for one thing. I suppose when I was young, I was thinking, God, I was looking at the likes of Michael Jackson and that I started with the kids, and I always believed that, music had to be, you had to start it when you were 8, 9, 10, or,
Right.
I don't know, it's just think that, I'm far too, I could have been 13, 14, and I'm far too old to get into that game.
Yeah.
So what actually happened was, I was a boxer for many years, and when I stopped boxing, my late teens coming into my 20s, more so around the 19, 20 mark, I was in a friend's house and he put on a documentary of the Dubliners.
Okay.
And it was seeing them that They made no bones. I think they actively said that they never rehearsed in their life. But he had this natural gift for music and natural gift for getting music across in such a people's way that everyone would understand that. And they spoke with my accent, and they were, you know, from my neck of the woods, from my county.
Connect with it easy.
Connect with it. And I'd say within about a week of that, I bought a banjo.
It been on the 23rd of June, the day before the fair, when islands, sons and daughters and friends assembled there. The young, the old, the brave and bold, their duties to fulfill. There was jovial conversations at across their spans of hill.
So venues that you play now, you're looking for, you know,
An audience, more so.
rather than just filling the pub.
Rather than filling a pub, I'd much rather do a charity event where, you know, in a nursing home, all folks on, where people actually appreciate music. And you can get it across and people listen, then it's being a background.
He's as low as ever still. Well, he used to mend my bridges when I lived in Spansel Hill.
And you're coming out of Ballyfermot.
Ballyfermot,
Good scene around Ballyfermot for musicians.
There is a good scene, musician-wise, probably not pub-wise.
Yeah, okay.
The pubs, I don't know, are still... there wouldn't be as many that'd be sort of music-friendly venues. There's a couple of them, but not many. But music-wise, there's some great musicians.
Yes.
Specifically in the trad era. Of course, you have the trad school up there as well.
All right, okay. So that's
Which is sort of a second thing to the rock school up there in the senior college.
Right.
The rock school is where Damien Dempsey and people like that came from. So the trad school is teaching them in performance and art and that.
Okay.
So not only have you got Ballyfermot musicians going to it, you have a lot of people come from the outside as well. So there's good mix up and it's a bit of a melting pot.
That's good, that's good. Well, it's going to bring stuff out too, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's an avenue for people to explore what they want to do with music.
Exactly, and especially with people coming in from different areas. People come from all around Ireland just to do the course there as well. Of course, and it's great teachers, there's great teachers
One
there.
fine March morning, I bid New Orleans adieu. Took the road to Jacksontown, my fortunes to renew. I cursed all for a money, no credit good I came. It filled my heart with longing for the lakes of Pontchartrain.
Where are you heading with your music? What's your ambition with this music?
Well, at the moment, I'm in the process of recording a solo album. I went solo in 2014. So this year, I just want to dedicate to recording an album and getting it down and getting a good job done on it.
Yeah.
And then next year, worry about getting it out there.
Till a dark girl towards me came, and I fell in love with this Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. I said, my pretty Creole girl, my money is no good. If it weren't for the alligators, I would sleep out in the wood. Well, you're welcome here, kind strangers. Well, our house is very plain, but we never turn a stranger out by the lakes of Pontchartrain.
Darren, it's been a real pleasure talking to you.
Great.
Looking forward to the set, looking forward to hearing these tunes. Thanks very much for coming down to the Purple Sessions, and hope you have a good night.
Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you.
On her shoulders, jet black ringlets fell. To try and paint her beauty, I'm sure it would be in vain. So handsome was my Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. she